I was at the park with my kid, and I asked him to count the birds on the tree. And he's like,
1, 2, oh look, a squirrel.
I swear, if he were a superhero, he'd be Captain Distracto. I mean, forget long division, the kid can't even finish a sentence without spotting a squirrel, a beetle, or his own shoelaces. Welcome back to Psych Tricks, and yes, it's what we're talking about today. Attention spans of our little angels, or demons depending on what time of day it is. 6 effective ways to improve your child's attention span. Now, you might think this is about raising the next Einstein or Marie Curie, but honestly, it's more like, how can I make sure my kid remembers to put their shoes on the right feet every morning? Can I get an amen? Let's get started. Tip number 1, games, not video games. No, your little Timmy isn't improving his attention span by finding diamonds in Minecraft. I'm talking about good old-fashioned board games, chess, Monopoly, Scrabble. These classics teach kids patience, strategy, and how to flip a table when they lose.
Just kidding.
But remember, it's not about winning. It's about lasting longer than their last TikTok video. Tip number 2, break tasks into manageable pieces. Look, I can't even handle my to-do list, and I only have one thing on it. Get out of bed. Now imagine your kid with homework, chores, and all those stuffs I don't know in their head. So instead of telling them to clean their room, get them to first pick up their toys, then their clothes, then their books. It's like cleaning up after a house party, one red plastic cup at a time. Experts call this chunking, and it helps kids to not get overwhelmed. Plus, they can focus better on each task, and the confidence they'll gain from completing these tasks is more addictive than Fortnite skins, I promise. Tip number 3, praise their efforts, not just results. Forget being like those old school parents who only show love when the report card is all A's. Nope. We're about celebrating effort. It's like cheering for the Washington Generals against the Harlem Globetrotters. You know they're going to lose, but at least they're trying. Studies show that children who are praised for their efforts tend to develop a growth mindset and are more likely to stick with tasks until they are completed. Tip number 4, practice mindful moments. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. Mindfulness.
My kid can't even sit still for a 30-second TikTok video.
If you can get a kid to meditate, you deserve a Nobel Peace Prize. But if you can't, just getting them to slow down and pay attention to what they're doing works wonders. It's like teaching a puppy to sit, maybe not. Anyways, the next time they're eating, ask them about the taste, the texture. Also introduce them to a kid-friendly meditation app and let their minds chill for a bit. Studies from Harvard University show that mindfulness can significantly increase kids' attention spans. Tip number 5, limit screen time. Now, I can hear the collective gasp.
But screens are the only things that keep them quiet.
Seriously though, limiting screen time helps kids focus and use their imagination. I'm not saying take away their tablets and go live in a cave, but according to a report from the American Academy of Pediatrics, too much screen time can actually shorten a child's attention span. So, sometimes it's good to swap out some Peppa Pig for a good old-fashioned game of I Spy. Tip number 6, develop a routine. Like me and my morning coffee, kids thrive on routine. A study from the Journal of Applied School Psychology found that a consistent routine can improve a child's attention span by up to 35%. So, set a consistent bedtime, mealtime, and playtime. There you have it. 6 ways to turn your child into an attention-focused master, or at least someone who can count all the birds before they spot a squirrel. Remember, the goal isn't to raise little robots. It's to help our kids navigate this loud, crazy world with a little more focus. Also, every child is different. These tips are just tools in your parenting toolbox, so take them, tweak them. And hey, if all else fails, you can always bribe them with ice cream. Works every time. That's all for today. Share this video with your friends and family and subscribe for more tips like these. I will see you in the next video. Bye.